Hey everybody, for today's game, I'm playing Tryndamere in top lane. We're up against a Shen. I'm going the Hail of Blade strategy. We're taking Ghost Flash, so we have a little bit of a better time proxying a Shen later. You can take Ignite in this matchup as well, and it's fairly effective. Shen's allowing me to build up his stack speed. Look at his angle on his sword. So I'm going to make sure I walk through him. That way it's harder for him to pull the sword through me. Always be aware of where Shen's sword is. Now again, like I'm going behind him. I'm trying to force the issue on Shen. That way we can try to force an all-in. Like, if we go equal in health loss, it's actually such a giga win for me. Because I have the kill pressure. So now, this Shen is already dead. I'm just gonna go kill him. I'm gonna flash out, save myself. Let's see. Nunu did not go topside, or maybe he's coming in now. I'm not sure. He started Raptors. Maybe he went to... Yeah, I'm actually not sure what he did. But hey, we got a kill. I'm gonna say worth. So what allowed that to happen was effective trades, forcing the trades into Shen. The Shen didn't actively look to contest me while I had no fury. And I was allowed to get 3 full Hailblades trades, and Hailblades used in this manner can be very broken. It requires good movement though, and it requires playing around your opponent's cooldowns and whatever abilities they may have. So for Shen, gotta worry about the sword, and we want to be hitting our Shen, or we want to be hitting our level 2 spike before the Shen. I was hoping he'd taunt me there, and then I could buffer the taunt with my spin. I'm allowing this to shove in, because it's very hard to fight as Tryndamere. In general, when the wave is pushing into you like this, unless you've already pre-built Fury, or you have some other kind of crazy advantage. Don't force in this situation, especially against something strong early like a Shen. Maybe you could do this, fight there against like a Nasus or something that's inherently just super weak early. There I used my Q before before I auto-attacked that minion. That way it could make sure I guarantee myself not critting. Because I want to prepare the minion ahead of time. That's a good tip for early CS. Okay, we see Nunu down here. Alright. Okay, so his W's down. I believe it's like a 20+ second CD. Now he does have taunt still. So like the next trade he can taunt through. So it's best if you don't allow him to walk into you and then taunt out like he did. Mispositioned by me. Like Zazu has joined us. My washing machine's going crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background. Okay, we're able to get a cooldown. And you kind of see like we're just forcing cooldowns out of Shen left and right. The whole time we're getting really good damage into him. So, looks like Nunu died. We're going to go ward his Krugs again. Keeping track of, enemy jungler Krugs. Usually they will do Krugs before ganking top. Especially since his Raptors are down. If he comes straight top, it could be a little bit, there we go. So, we know he's here. And we're going to watch where he's pathing to after this. Looks like he's pathing down to his rest of his jungle. Usually, Nunu players will try to hover towards bot as much as possible. And they play for bot lane and they play for dragons. But, really good, placement for that ward in a situation. I do hit level 6 before the Shen, I believe. Or maybe it's around the same time. I did miss a few minions and he did teleport. I'm going to fight him now. I'll wait out his W. Okay, nice. We got his taunt. And we got his W there. Really good. I'm going to deny him from getting this experience. I don't want Shen hitting level 6. If we had Ghost right there, I actually would have just insta-all-winned him, since he had no CD still. Always punish. So, right here, I want to deny Shen the level 6 as much as possible. Okay, we got his W cooldown. That's big.
Double kill.
Looks like bot lane is doing pretty well. I gotta make sure I just deny him 100% of this experience. I just don't want him to do anything.
Ally has been slain.
Wave's in a decent spot still. Should push back towards me a bit. Okay. Well, there we go. And now we know that Nunu's Krugs are up in 36 seconds. By the way, enable those minimap timers. Go to your settings. Enable the minimap timers. It's not on by default, but it's definitely very OP. Okay, we saw Amumu here. So we know Amumu is looking to influence the top lane matchup and help out the Shen to get level 6. So we have to be a little bit careful there. Grubs are up soon. I could just slow push this and not play for trades on Shen and just get easy reset. I'm looking for a Mumu now, or Nunu, because Nunu could be on Krugs going towards top lane. I have double sums. Okay, Nunu's bottom. Alright. Surely we're finding in some Mumu. Okay, he's down W. He's too tanky for us to just straight up kill. Oh, I should have gone the plate.
Killing. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. I'm grabbing CDR boots. I want the tier 2 boots. One, to run Shen down, because he has tier 2 boots already. Second, it's going to help me Proxy. Proxy is going to allow me to maybe make some moves on that, especially when Shen has no ult cooldown. So if Shen ever ulties, what I can do is I can Proxy into maybe a rotation mid, and maybe dive the Garen. Although Garen's a little bit hard to dive, but maybe we can make an effect in the enemy jungle. So we have Garen potentially coming top, or Nunu. I don't know, Syndra's pinging me about somebody. Okay, she's saying Syndra, or Syndra saying Nunu. I guess Nunu's going for the grubs. But yeah, Shen's pretty hard for the early game for Trynd, but as you can see, I took that early game advantage. We're able to get experience lead against him. As well as I kind of showed you guys how to play the early trades. So, a little tip about if you do want to just consume your Hellblades into minions. See, waiting for Nunu Snowball. Okay. Is he rolling back around? Alright, I guess not. This is fun. It's AP Nunu, so maybe I can turn on him. So you can see how I can still hit the cleave damage on the minions from my Tiamat to still do a little extra damage. If he openly taunts me, it's good for me. I'm going to get some damage on the turret. Okay, auto, Tiamat, auto spin. So, auto, Tiamat, auto spin, that's the trade we're looking under turret. Our Hailblades will be back up. And if you notice, I'm hitting these minions, trying to get the cleave damage. Okay, I'll take that. Well, Gushin Flash. It's also fairly low. So there, he taunted into us to make us take the turret shot. But he also didn't have his W up. So I threatened the all-in, and there we go. Okay, so now Shen ulted. He was pretty low for me trading him, so it ended up being in a pretty good spot for us. My Karthus is freaking owning. But yeah, Shen had no flash there. He was less than half HP. He was just trying to force a play since he knew that I was out of lane. Maybe we can get this wave crashed in. I don't have ult.
This'll be a slaughter.
That's some big damage by Shen. He knows I don't have ult for the moment, so he can play a little bit aggressive.
An enemy enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Since it's Garen mid, I'm not going to force the proxy. I could force a proxy to invade Nunu, but that's not really super helpful either. I think my best bet is to try to get a kill on him. So, I got the spin auto, pretty good damage. We got a shield wasted as well. Remember, any damage I'm getting on him here is pretty good. He's almost diveable. If I can force his W again while my ulti is up, we can kill. Usually this ward isn't good enough to see Nunu, but still might help me out a bit. Just trying to get any damage on him. Alright, I'm going to look to force the issue. He might taunt in me, we'll see. Okay, I walked back in the church, had to tank it before I died. His W came back up, unfortunately. Oh. Edge. Alright, super close with the Shen. It's not a bad position, though. I did get the whole wave crash and turret. The Shen's not going to be able to really shove out in time to be able to punish me. It looks like he's going towards Titanic, if I had to guess. This matchup, I'm going to go into LDR. I mean, they have, what, 1, 2, 3 people that are going to be building armor. Probably, honestly, the Nunu probably goes armor, too. Probably like 1, maybe 2 AP items into some tankiness, some armor. Usually Nunus don't go absolute full AP. Oh no, that guy's looking dead.
Follow my blade.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Okay, dragon's going down. I'm not going to worry about going towards him. Alright, so since we know Nunu's on Dragon, I'm going to proxy just to get free farm. This can allow me to get a big ward here. Maybe we can move down towards mid. Maybe we can protect Syndra's turret. Okay, I think I found myself into a proxy into a kill. Nice. Easy peasy. Okay, it looks like Shen's can be pretty chunked from Arthas as well. Alright, so we need to play this next objective. I'm going to look to see if I can get a Tiamat proc. So you see how I got the 55 true damage? That's coming from us on impact. It's pretty substantial damage. I mean, 55 bonus true damage just for getting an extra Tiamat proc after using spin. Pretty good. I'm not worried about this turret. Alright, we see Nunu up here. Okay, well, Nunu's down ults. We gotta worry about this guy. I mean, the Nunu has no ult and it's chunked. Shen's kind of chunked too. Nice. Got him with Titanic. Or not Titanic, Profane. Okay, I can get this top turret. Garen's down bottom. I actually don't know where Mumu went. He probably went back somewhere though.
As you wish.
But yeah, just like I talked about, we use that proxy to set up a roam position, something you can do against a lot of tanks. Shen's a little bit unique in that category because Shen can actually follow you with his ulti. So Shen's good at, you know, kind of holding you in lane, and then he's also good, you know, following around your roams, which is usual counter to tanks. Making Shen probably one of the most annoying matchups for Trynd. But as you can see here, it's like, even though it's annoying, the lane's playable. You can still get your farm. You can still put on some pressure. He scales pretty high with HP, so he won't necessarily be stacking armor. And armor stacking and knockups are the two biggest counters to Trynd. He has this W, which is like a pseudo counter to our auto attacks, but it's such a high cooldown. Unlike something like Jax, who builds so much CDR, and Jax cooldown, he'll like counter strike into, you know, having ult on, being super tanky, and then getting another counter strike before you kill him. So he's not as bad. Next objective's Dragon. An Otacon in 2 minutes. We're going to be playing for that. Always be wary of the timers of these objectives, especially going into mid-game. Because mid-game against these kind of teams, like, I don't want to be side laning against Shen when the Otacon's going down. I do want him pressured so he can't just walk down for free with me and save his TP and ult. So, I got this shoved. He's probably going to cover close to his turret. I'm actually going to use this time to build LDR. I mean, this guy's following me. Like they got by themselves. I'm going to build LDR. Maybe we can match Garen. Do we care about this top turret? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Right, I'm gonna walk up here. We're gonna shove this in. They're gonna walk down the dragon.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Garen has big pressure on this Syndra. He's got some, like, if he's able to dodge Syndra's E or make use of that timer.
This'll be a slaughter.
I don't know why Garen just randomly just started running through turrets behind us. Now we have 15 seconds to get to Dragon. Got top lane shoved. Okay, Shen's coming up here. And we're rotating down. I'm gonna get this red buff, don't mind if I do. I mean, it looks like we're getting this for free. I'll shove mid. Maybe I can just go kill Yasuo. That's a big shield. But hey, I did pretty big damage. I got Shen ulti. Team's in a good spot. Looks like we're getting the dragon. Not too shabby. Let's go down and push bot turret. Alright, Garen's in base. Gonna make sure to try to get this turret before he's able to rotate down. Not sure if it's exactly possible. I don't want to give him a kill. I'm kind of hoping he shows up in that mid wave again. I'm not going to push this. I'll die to Garen. Never mind. Gonna run top. I don't want to be giving any kind of shutdowns. Shutdowns are like the biggest equalizer. And Riot has giga buffed these. Now... Oh nice, he missed. Big. If I died there right in front of Arcana, it would have been bad. I think I should have just backed. I actually lucked out a bit. I should have trusted my instinct to just back insta. Let's go. I think this plus pickaxe is better. The increased ability haste is so freaking good for this kind of build with Hail Blades. Because we are wanting to reset our spin. We want to spin forward. We want to crit 3 times in a row with our 3 very fast Hail Blades procs. And then we want to reset our spin with that. So we need to get our spin as close to 4.5 seconds as possible. Usually you get to like 5.5, and that's good enough. Hitting anything I can for Fury. Oh my god, I deal so much damage. God, look how much burst we just did. Oh, this is so disgusting how much damage we can do once we get our items. And it's like, we do so much AoE damage between the Perfect Hydra proc, the autos, like the cleave from the autos, having our spin, getting multiple spins off in a fight oftentimes. It's so good. So yeah, we're at 5.93. So the rest of the build is going to be building extra ability haste along with it. So we're going to be building Infinity Edge for the 100% crit. So that's pretty important because you want to spin and then guarantee those 3 crits. Make use of the spinning slash ability cooldown reset off hitting champs.
Nightmare.
But then we're going to be building Cyclosword, and then we're going to be building Axiom Arc, which is going to give us a bunch more haste. Maps where you have the Infernal Dragon, where you have the little cinders, are often... it's a very good map for Trynd, that and Kentek. Mountain Dragon map's no fun for us. Do pretty decent damage on a short Trynd to Garen, although that W he has can really mess us up. We're not really looking to side lane against this team, we're looking more team fight. Oh, he's living. I think Shen got his shield back from his passive. We can get this. So, I believe that was Garen's flash.
Team has destroyed a turret.
He whiffed. I'm not going in there. I will go in here, though. I got exhausted, and I burned the Mumu's damage reduction. He has Seekers. I can go back on Yasuo. Okay. And we're good. Yeah, Yasuo without his exhaust is just gonna fall over. Which, by the way, if you are against a team that has, like, heavy shielding, like, if on top of, like, Yasuo having his shield from his passive, shield bow, whatever, or if you wanted to cut down specifically Shen's shield on his ult, you could build Serpent's Fang instead of Axiom Arc. Still build Cyclosword, and I'll give you enough ability haste to kind of do work, but this is how you play the Shen matchup. Hope you guys learned a thing or two. Please like and subscribe. It helps out my content a bunch. And do it for Zazu. Anyways, let's check out... we gained a little bit of LP. You know what? Honor Karthus. That guy kind of popped off. Enemy Nunu was worthless. Anyways, did this much damage. Alright, GG's everyone. Have a wonderful day.